It's been a minute, fellas. We back.
Yeah, motherfucker. What?
And I say.
Oh, yeah. Get in your ass. It's on like a long.
Guess what? We're back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, shit. TikTok, you don't stop.
I see that, people.
What's up, y'all? You know what's up. Mix Nuts, MixxCompany in the place to be again and again, taking over the world one podcast at a time. That's what I'm talking about. The boys are here. Let's get it. Talk that shit. Can't do that shit.
Word.
He said, ain't no word.
And I said it. Word up. You already know. It's your man, Big Kase, the man to the far left. That means no introduction or introduction.
Ooh.
The Black Archie Bunker, Mr. Horse and Carriage, and arguably the angriest man in the room at all times. Big Dames in the house. We are the Mixed Nuts. Let's get it, motherfucker.
Yawning ass.
Yeah,
tired in the motherfucker. Tired. What up, D? What up, D?
What up, Dan? How you feeling, baby? My man.
A
few words and one of them words is good. All right, yo.
Talk that shit. What's the going on here? I'm hyped now. What we talking
public
about?
Service announcement, first of all. So we all know.
Uh-oh, here we go.
We got friends, we got family members, we got loved ones in the LGBTQ. I have not hit that right. That's my first time I ever hit that.
I don't ever hit it.
The LGBTQ community.
Damn.
For sure, right?
Twice.
I ain't gonna tell you what every letter means, but you know what I'm saying.
You know.
It's love.
Love.
Nothing but love.
Nothing but love.
So, but I have to say, we have questions. I know I have questions. I'm sure you have questions on certain things within that community that really doesn't make all that much sense, or we want to know why. And I would like to touch on that. Is all right with you fine gentlemen of the panel?
Most definitely. Because I
got one.
What you got?
Why come?
Why
come? When a male decides that, you know, I've been hiding in my love for men my whole life, and now
he real discreet.
I'm coming out the closet, as you say, R. Kelly.
Word.
Why does he go from I'm not gay to now
super gay?
Super spaghetti. I mean, when I say spaghetti, I mean all the limbs get loose. Why go from this to this? Why is the long time?
Extra flamboyant.
Oh, why? How about that one?
Right.
Why does that everything get stretched out? I think that everything gets spaghetti. The voice, the limbs.
I like that. I like the way you put that. The extra spaghetti. Why y'all get it?
Why we get extra spaghetti?
Why y'all get extra spaghetti? That's deep.
If you want to be with another man, you want to be with another man. Why does everything get loose? See what I'm saying?
I don't understand that either. I mean, why you gotta get extra?
Is that necessary to then now let everybody know? Can't you just let another dude know, hey?
Oh, maybe it's just because he finally feels the shackles are off and he can get to be him.
The shackles is off. The shackles make you loose.
He's like, oh, spaghetti gone. Yeah, bring on the spaghetti.
Spaghetti is one of mine. You know, anything can touch on that.
Yeah. Even the manly chicks, as they would call the butchies. Right?
And studs, I think is the name term.
Yeah, they all extra and shit. They got the big bulgy, what the fuck? Why you got all that, You got the John Holmes going on down here.
I think that should be only for the bedroom, right?
You would think. I don't know why she all like.
Why are we in public with it?
And why they so aggressive? Why they mad all the time? You got what you like? What you look at? They're all like, "That's me, man. That's me." Oh, hey, calm down, okay? You all threatening shit. I'm pretty sure she's cool with you. You ain't gotta be all throwing your weight around and shit. And it's usually some little, chicken hawk mad ass.
And the crazy thing about it, when you hit them, then oh shit, he hit a woman.
They'll go back to their woman card in a second. You're like, oh, what's up? That's all. I can't believe you did that. Like, no, okay.
Dame, I'm sure you got a few words to say.
Not really.
Thank you.
I don't believe that.
That's right now. Fuck all that.
No, I just want to know why, the men get a lisp when they come out the closet.
Spaghetti and lisp, right?
They just added to
you want some spaghetti and lisp?
What's your problem?
They just added to their situation. That's
you're strange.
Right? Because I figure if you decide you want to be with whatever you want to be with, it's fine. Why do you have to add all these other things to it now? Now you got to lift.
Yeah, that's just confusing for me.
The whole conversation is like this.
The rest I don't really care.
Huh?
The rest I don't really care, but the list was a little.
That's interesting.
It's a little weird for me.
But yeah, there's a lot of goofy shit going on with that. You know what I'm saying? And again, to each his own. Who cares, right? Live your life. Who gives
Damn, I don't know if you can tell the
spaghetti-o?
story, but the story is hilarious.
What story?
I don't know how you go if you can formulate it about the basketball with the.
Nah, I can't tell.
Oh man, I wish you could. That is a funny
No,
one.
Oh,
You can't share that.
You can't say that to protect the innocent. You can't find a way to put that
what it
together
sound
nicely.
Like? What it sound like?
Hell no,
What it sound like? Oh, we gotta
man,
play.
I wish.
Yo, stop that. Come on, Dan. Get the people what they want.
Coach
How
Dame
that
told me a story one time, man. Damn.
Nah, I can't
He
do
said
that.
the story was so good.
It's not for the public airways.
That's on some D-Well. That's on real low shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I feel you on that. The extra little, you know, hey, no, don't.
So, do you think if you decide you want to be on the masculine side of things, but you don't want to cut off no things or add no things, should you get like real like lineups and like take some pills to get like beards and stuff if you ain't going all the way? You know what I'm saying?
No. In a short answer, you don't need to do all that because I believe, and maybe I'm wrong. Aren't they attractive to that feminine side and that pretty of you anyway, right? And then you go all butchy and get the beard, now you got the extra, you know what I'm saying? You got the goatee and shit.
I think I'm more confused, and you know, somebody can educate me at any time about any straight woman that wants to be with a woman that considers herself masculine and manly.
I think you're going for the feminine of it, right? And again, excuse me for my ignorance, but if you on that side and you see a girl, oh, she's so cute, look at her hair and all that, you ain't thinking, oh, look at she got a nice lineup, oh, she must work out.
I think it's women that are attracted to that part. Just that part, I want to be educated on why that masculine part, which is all man, is attractive when that's what a man is. And the girl is making herself look like a man.
For me, if I was to step out the box and go into some different deep thought shit, if I was in that world and I was like,
But you in that world.
I ain't in that world. I'm just saying, if I'm
You got the list. As soon as we get off the mic,
stop. You need
spaghetti arms like a
There's nothing wrong
motherfucker.
with shit. See, that's where you start going on. Yeah, so you start talking
Start
shit.
wearing bootcut jeans.
I'll wear that shit.
I know.
But if I was attracted to that dude, I don't want a dude looking like a broad. I want a dude that, I like his shoulders. You know, he's nice. You know, I don't want to
like the curls and shit. Deadlifts and shit.
You wear like, what you about? There's 15-inch pythons there, bro. I like that. I wouldn't want the dude dressing up all looking like, you know, a chick. I would stay in that lane if that was, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Why would I go with a dude? I'm looking for a dude that look like a dude, not a dude that's looking like a woman. Because I could stay with the woman if that was, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Am I making sense?
I think some people looking for the best of both worlds.
Okay.
I think.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's some shit.
I have questions. Educate us.
Somebody. I got a couple.
If you will.
I gotta ask my cousin. I got a couple cousins on both
We
sides.
got family members.
We got the Manleys and we got the Butchies, and then they gotta clear that up for us, man. So.
All right, Dame. Internet shit. Tell us about it.
Yeah, Dame.
We got questions though.
Yeah, get in there anytime.
Your man, Tracy Morgan.
He throwing up, right?
Yeah, he threw up at
dumb
Oh, Tracy Morgan. I'm thinking about Avery Spears. My fault. I like
Yeah,
Tracy
him
Morgan.
too.
Tracy Morgan threw up at the Knicks game.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
caused a commotion.
He yacked too.
Stopped the game.
Front row
to the hospital. All this nonsense.
Front row seat. Front row.
And he first of all, he put like our number one pet peeve. He put the post up from the hospital. Like,
Number one pet peeve. I do not want to see you with IV in your arms or oxygen in a hospital. What says that? That's I don't know.
That's the new world.
But the question is, would you go back to the games this season at least?
This season?
Yeah, would you just skip the rest of the games this season?
Oh, the season, I'm coming back.
Off of you would go back?
You talking about from him like he embarrassed or something?
Yeah, I gotta skip.
Half the people think he was drunk.
He probably catch extra love for that. Like,
you ain't going nowhere?
No, I'm saying I'm not going there.
I've gone up in the club and went back to the club.
On some embarrassed?
At least the lights is out of the club.
On some embarrassed shit?
I'm not doing
Oh, you
I'm gonna
Stop the game. Everybody's on you. The game is stopped for 25 minutes. Everybody's looking at you throwing up. They bringing you out. First of all, you threw up, but they take you out with the neck brace.
Yeah. Hey, it's just hilarious, right? Injury, right? Like boxing when you get knocked out. I think that's the most humiliating thing in boxing at all times. You already got knocked out. Now they gonna put a neck brace on you.
You throw the number one thumb up and shit like football and shit.
With your orange thumb up and shit.
Everybody clapping like
orange Nick's thumb
like
up.
Got hurt. Injury and shit.
They put this shit on the boy hashtag pray for Tracy and shit. How you know he just had a bad burrito, right?
I'm answering that question, Dan.
No, but in anything, with all that shit involved, me.
Yo, large orange thumb is crazy, by the way.
Coming back this season.
Or maybe I go a little
further season. I'm in the fucking suite. You
might see me in the booth.
I'm not gonna be in the front floor no more, but they be like, that's the motherfucker.
Throwing up.
Everybody throw alert. Everybody. You start coughing, everybody start coming around you.
They ain't gonna capitalize on me. They got the Knicks barf bags.
Today's Nick Barf Bag Day.
Everybody on the count of 3. That's
everybody like, you sure you want to drink? Like, nah.
I gotta drink. You sure? Right. You already had 2. Motherfucker, I was sitting in the fucking $2,000 seat.
I'm not going back this season.
Hilarious. You say barf night.
I'm not going back. But what are y'all doing?
I'll go back. Cause what you gonna tell me? And shit? I was like, yeah, man, I was fucked up, though. I was drunk and shit. I was high. You can play it off. You're a comedian. You can play that off easily. And his whole, you know how his delivery is. He gonna hit you back. Yeah. I know. I was eating some bad lasagna with 3 different cheeses. With 3 different cheeses. Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going back.
First of all, that seat costs $2,000 at least.
Yeah, I can sell it.
I ain't selling shit. I like to go to the front seat of these Knicks games. I threw up. Fuck you. Like I said, I've been carried out of clubs back in my clubbing days and came back next week.
The lights is out.
I've been carried out like
but you ain't barfing to the club, though. You ain't
what's worse? Being carried out, passed out in the club?
It's honoring that, though.
He's honoring that.
Look at that.
That's my nigga. Yeah, that nigga. Wait, that's my dude.
Yak it up.
But if you threw up all over the floor, though,
I promise you. I promise you. Back in our partying days, if I threw up in the middle of the dance floor, if they let me back, I'm coming back. That's a club to him. You got to burn like that.
Nah, I'm not. They play games every other day. I'm not doing that shit.
I would not go to the game.
That's my celebrity. That's what I get for being a celebrity.
But knowing him, he got a short fuse because people are like, oh, you threw up last time you were here. But all right, that's enough now. He might lose it on some people, though, because he got a short little temper and shit. Because they going to keep reminding his ass. Then I'll be an asshole. I'll just keep, each time the Knicks get a bucket, I'll see his ass.
First of all, they would never do that to him because they got money, and workers ain't gonna talk shit to nobody.
Yeah, they want.
And who cleaned that up?
The workers. That's what I'm saying. I'm not doing that shit.
You gotta go back and at least fucking get a worker.
Man, you know they throw that little throw up dust over that shit and just sweep it out of the way.
Drink, son. They need to clean up that shit.
I ain't cleaning that. Yo, as a worker. How you feel if you a worker and they say, look, Tracy,
my break time.
They just threw up in the front row. I need you to go in and get that clean now. The mop boy, after niggas bite the dust on the court, he like,
that's what you supposed to get.
That joke is funny because y'all act like they got like some old school mop like your grandmama got shit.
It's the mopping.
Swabbing the deck shit.
It's the throwaway. The throw up guard.
I don't want to see nobody vomit, man.
Nobody wants to see anybody.
How funny would it have been if...
I damn sure ain't cleaning it.
Yo, dead ass, how funny would it have been if he threw up, somebody saw it, like,
everybody, what was that movie and shit? Stand By Me and shit. What was that, the pie contest and shit? The blueberry pie contest and shit.
The blue. We'll make a large
the blue blonde, everybody, blah, blah, blah. But
y'all better than me, son. I'm not going back this season.
I'm come back, though. Fuck that. And him being a comedian, he can play that off and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody gonna be like, oh yeah. He can be like,
and he's not even a low level comedian. He's not the
he gonna be like, yo,
the room of comedians.
Stay away from the bean and cheese burrito here, people. He can say something corny and shit.
Alright,
that's fucked up.
Second internet shit. Ain't even internet shit, real life shit, but fuck it. Right now, today,
to this day,
would you take a Skechers deal?
Are they in the mills?
Well, I gotta be in the mills.
That's why I would take it.
$100,000, motherfucker.
I'll take that.
Oh yeah.
And rock some Skechers.
Fuck yeah.
Every day, sweatsuit, everything.
You wouldn't see me without it. Why Skechers got a bad level? Don't they have a sports shoe?
Yeah, they do. They got the MBs. They got a couple of them. They got the Norman Powell's. They got a couple of them.
Wow. Why wouldn't you take it?
Why you taking it strictly for the money?
It would be. It's money driven. Yeah.
Well, wouldn't that be what you got a deal for? There's the money.
The shoes.
I guess the question should be how much would you fucking? What's the level?
Yeah. When did they turn you?
Bring that shit.
Yeah. When did they turn you? Or have a 20,000? Nah, man. You have to go up a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
100,000?
Well, let's put it in this perspective. Right now, I'm mid-level with local comedian and shit. Started to move up in my little fucking fame shit. Then they come at me and shit. If I'm nobody and shit, and somebody come at me that's better than the gig, yeah, I'm gonna take that shit. But if I'm somewhere where I think I'm
Let's
important,
say you're a professional athlete.
Word.
Okay. Well, you know they gotta get protected. Yeah, absolutely. Because you know they're gonna give you the bag.
I don't want it.
I know you don't want it. I know everybody wants the Nike Adidas shit, but it's a reason why Embiid is wearing Skechers right now.
I'm not doing it.
And it's not because he's from fucking Cameroon.
Why you ain't doing that?
I'm not giving no.
Because you shameful of the shoe?
Just my swag is not gonna allow me to take that.
But when you get that, you can design any Sketcher you want.
Don't they come in some protocols? Be like, hey, this is what we want you to do.
Maybe you get the design, and even then I don't want it. I don't want that shit.
Even if the shoe is decent looking? Is it just the sketch itself?
The fact that it says sketch on it, or the fact that
sketch
first
solidifies
of all, we all know that you can get a shoe design any shoe you want.
They still got the big ass. That shit say Skechers. I can't do it, man.
So a British Knight,
that meeting, though.
British Knight came back into the play and was like, "We got a shoe."
Meeting.
Okay.
I ain't like British Knights when I was poor.
I ain't like them shits either, but
I'm not taking that.
Troop had a shoe at some point.
That's just what's trash.
Yeah, it would have to be. You'd have to be established. Like I'm not wearing no Ling Nye, no Dwayne Wade. Like I'm not doing that, man.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just not.
So
you don't have enough in the repertoire. Like I'm just rock the kicks.
But if you were back in the day, you was playing your overseas ball and shit. You making your money.
Yeah, I did. Even then, I took a little Converse deal in Australia.
But if they came and said sketch time, you'd be like, nah, I'm good with my comfortable money.
They were gonna give you an M back in your early days.
It wasn't. That ain't realistic. That's not what.
What do you mean? You just told us that if it's about the money.
No, but I'm saying if I'm in the NBA, it's different. I'm already getting.
Yeah, you already get M's. I get you.
I'm not going. Sacrifice my swag for the bag.
Personally, I feel you.
Would you be offended because sketch is?
I'm not gonna be offended. I'm just not taking it.
Like,
I'm not doing it.
But that's why, bro.
I'd rather get the free kicks that's being supplied anyway.
But what would you say? Why you ain't doing it? You tell them I ain't feeling that. This shoe is not popular.
It's not for me.
It's ugly. I ain't feeling it.
So they couldn't put a dollar amount on that for you.
Nah, you might as well say give me a Shaq deal. There's no dollar amount.
Shaq shoe took off too.
Nah, if I'm a professional athlete, there's no dollar amount.
Even if you on just a regular, you coming off the bench dollar amount.
Nah. The NBA minimum's enough, man.
If they could beat your minimum, would you do it?
I don't think so.
You do it.
Even if they doubled your minimum?
I don't think so, because
you're making $1 million a year and they say they give you $4 million a year.
Yeah, they're not gonna approach you that way. You gotta be.
Why wouldn't they? They approach you because they want you to go. They know they gotta come with a real number.
Nah.
They know they're Sketcher. You think they don't know they're Sketcher?
Nah, I'm good, man.
That's Sketcher.
They know they're not fucking. They're frowned upon in the community.
And funny enough, they probably got stupid money though, because nobody fucking with it.
Of course they do. That's why they keep seeing. Why do you think new Sketcher outlets keep opening up and shit?
You passed the outlet on the way here.
Yeah. They just opened up a brand new one from the ground up.
Nah, I'm passed.
Them shoes is fucked up.
Them Shaqs, nah, I'm passed.
Wow. What if the New Balance come at you?
I don't even want those. Don't run his shoes.
Wait.
They actually got a hoop shoe.
They couldn't give you a New Balance deal? They can make you a dope motherfucking New Balance basketball shoe.
What's the last New Balance shoes you seen? Worthies back in the 90s?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Kawhi
Worthy said, all right, make me a dope shoe.
No, because Worthy said they just came to him and he took it. Like, he took the bag.
But you don't think they can make a dope New Balance basketball shoe?
I don't want the end, son. That's
wow.
So you just impartial, period, and shit.
I mean,
it's Nike. You're saying Nike or bust is what you're saying.
I'm not saying that either. I'm just saying what I'm not taking.
You're saying Nike or Adidas. You are actually.
No,
you saying either it's Nike or Adidas or nothing. New Balance was just a very good shoe. Came back again and still here.
I didn't say none of that.
What'd you say?
I said I'm not wearing New Balance. I'm not wearing Skechers and Shaqs. That's what I said.
So what else is left?
Who gonna
You can go
convert?
Adidas. You can go Reebok. You can go Converse. You can go.
Oh, you wear some Converse?
Yeah, I wear Converse. Yeah.
What?
So you're just impartial.
I would.
Because Converse and New Balance is the same cuss. Their cusses and shit. Nobody. New Balance just came back. Until they just came back, nobody was fucking thinking about New Balance.
The old Asian Yakimami dude.
That's classic to me.
When's the last time you seen a fresh new pair of New Balance basketball shoe?
They just came out with one.
They meant when? Who?
Kawhi Leonard's
Them
got
shits is not fresh.
Oh, no, not him. Yeah, he
them
got
shits
it.
ain't fresh.
I ain't said they were fresh.
So you don't think they could make a fresh one for you?
No.
You don't think they can make the dope Dame New Balance?
Well, they holding the show off for me. They ain't giving it to Jamal Murray. They ain't giving
They
it
don't
to
care.
Kawhi
They just accept
Leonard.
it. But first of all,
Nah.
Jamal Murray though, and Kawhi Leonard don't cross me with somebody that got a lot of fucking fashions.
They ain't got much personality.
There's no way.
There's no personality. Fucking
Yeah, he got almost bland ass motherfuckers.
One motherfucker's Canadian, the other motherfucker's just weird and shit.
I'm not doing it, man. I'm not doing it. They got some other clowns down with that shit, but I'm not doing it.
They do. Because they got the Asian dude, they got a couple of the basketball
What about
shit.
you, P?
Oh, shit, you.
P with anything.
Yo, you can throw $1 about me.
Yeah, you have
Long as I can help design the shit and give some ideas and shit.
Like, yeah.
And you ask me some fucking styles of that shit.
It gotta be a meal. They can just be like,
As long as we can
$20,000.
drop it off and we pick the style, let's go.
They gonna come with 4
I don't
prototypes, and if they pick one you think I like that one, let's go with B. Okay.
I'll even make some fucking
60,000.
sketch of penny loafers.
Exactly. Hello, Sketchy.
You still got Under Armour and Jordan at the same time. You got plenty of options.
Oddly enough, I don't even like Under Armour shit.
Alright.
But if they were, I'm like, who is it?
Who did that? Steph did that, right? Under Armour?
Yeah, he did.
He brought that shit to Prominence. I seen 3 kids with Under Armours there at my kids' practice and
But
shit.
Nike passed up on him because they thought he was a risk.
Well, he wasn't risking in the beginning. I understand that.
They ain't really passed them on him. I mean,
No, he passed up on them because they treated him kind of fucked up. They called him the wrong name and shit.
they spelled his name wrong and shit. They ain't really passed him on.
So there's nothing they can do.
Everybody comes in the league wanting a Nike deal.
Yeah,
Let's be
nobody.
clear.
I mean, you want a deal, but I'm not taking these side B deals.
So let's
I'm
say,
saying it's not my thought, but I'm saying they could throw a dollar amount to make it sexy.
let's say you go with, let's say Nike calls, give you the dope ass shoe, you on board with the shoe, and then they tell you to do some other shit that's unethical to you.
Like what?
Something that goes against your fucks and shit.
Well, they ain't gotta worry about that.
Nike can't do that. So.
I'm just saying something that you ain't
Nah,
cool
man,
with.
that ain't happening.
No?
Nah,
Okay.
it's a fucking shoe deal. I'm not out here protesting.
Well, if they decide the shoe you gonna wear, the fucking shit they gonna come out with your patented shoe, you cool with that?
They do what?
The patented shoe that they say you can't pick the shoe. We gonna pick the Nike shoe for you.
No.
This the Dame Nike. You already signed
and
up.
the shoe looks fucked up.
But that's not what you signed it for, though.
Well, we all talking about the world.
because it's not gonna be in the discussion of being signed. Either I'm gonna get approval or I'm not doing it anyway.
Okay. Same thing I said about Sketchy.
Yeah, I'm not waiting.
Sketchy.
I want a sexy Sketchy.
Give me the sexy Sketchy.
I don't think they got it in them to fucking.
Everybody got it in them. I never thought Under Armour could make a nice looking basketball shoe. They did it.
They got a decent one. They got a couple of decent. I mean, I don't fucks with them, but they making their money though.
Who?
Under Armour.
Yeah, they are. They got some pretty. I seen a few pair today.
They making their money like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They got decent shoes. I didn't even know they was fucking Under Armours and shit. The Stephs, they got a few nice Stephs.
I'm not wearing no sketches. Not wearing no Shacks.
Man,
This ain't got old school LA Gear contract back in the day. I'm not doing that shit. That's
LA Gears,
that's the reason
boy.
I ain't go to Long Beach State. They were LA Gears. I've been shot.
I'm gonna tell you
you
what
ain't go
though.
to school because of the
I'm
shoe?
gonna tell you what though. The dudes you see
100%.
wearing that shit, the only reason why they wearing it because they gave them
I hear you.
the bag.
But if you Embiid,
Because
right?
Kawhi Leonard could have.
Embiid-
Kawhi Leonard at the height of his shit
Embiid's
after
making
back-to-back championships.
Embiid's making $60-some million a year. I don't think he needs an extra couple million to
Yeah.
fucking disgrace his fucking fashion.
He's from Cameroon. He don't know better.
And that's the excuse. I don't know, man. I get booty
shit on the whole people.
He used to wear lion sandals.
Hey, Zach,
They got ugly taste.
he's the the skin of wildebeest.
Look, it feels like real zebra skin.
Air Jeffrey Joffrey.
Air zebras. Air Jeffrey Joffers on the motherfucker.
Oh, that's what you got. Joffrey's on Air Joffrey.
Real live fucking lion fangs in that shit.
That's African booty scratches.
This is pure hyena skin.
Norman Powell, like
He said 100% booty skin.
yeah, I'm not taking it.
African booty scratch.
If you pull any of them shits up, you gonna be like, gross.
But that's different. If I'm getting something on it though, I'm like fucking bring it.
I'm just bullshit. I ain't wearing no fucking sketches. It's like a debate. You gotta have both sides of that shit.
Anyway, just for the record, I'll never wear that
They give
shit.
you the fucking debate and shit. You don't want the shit, but you gotta find a way to make it
You're supposed to
debatable.
say that when we off camera. Like, yo, you're supposed to wait till we off. And shit, like, yeah, hot mic and shit. Like, I ain't wearing that shit. Oh wait,
I'll take the pay cut for some Nikes all day.
I'll take the shitty Nike.
Both y'all rocking these shits.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Terrible. Like I said, I was just playing with the NBA sock. That's hot.
What are the colors though? Is that the only color they got?
They got a bunch of colors. They got these too.
Oh shit! It gets worse.
We got the blue ones. This look like something my pop wear.
Everything I said earlier, scratch all that.
Every one of them has some cool ass socks too.
Yeah, you gotta try to oversaturate it with the socks.
They made it hot. They gave you the gold version.
Oh man!
Oh wow!
Look at his face, son. He ain't happy. Look at him. He said, "Oh shit."
I'm just a bitch ass nigga.
Yo, you know what? You know what too? That's the best they could do too.
Oh
That's the top tier, the motherfuckers. That's the top tier. That shit.
Y'all can see what we're looking at.
Yo, the blue ones is the Olympic ones.
I take all that back because them shits is super nasty.
Yo, put these right at the park, son.
That's probably the best ones out of them.
Oh no! Oh wow! Gave you all the flavors. Oh my god!
They trust you with all them shits. And that
They
is
gave you
garbage.
the Neapolitan version.
That is terrible.
Yo, that was bad.
You know, you right.
So once again,
Dame was right.
You know what?
I ain't wearing no. Fuck your sketch a deal.
We was bugging earlier.
I was bugging.
Yeah, I was tripping.
I was wrong.
I was tripping.
I was wrong.
Right. Yeah, I said, just disregard. We're gonna edit that out. Actually, we're gonna go back and edit all that shit because that is super gross.
Oh, man,
I don't even like using the word. That's
this colorway.
That's that old grody.
Wow. Oh, you got the glow in the dark.
Why they try to throw you and throw it off with the socks? Like the socks is making it and shit. Like it's still.
This is disgusting right now. I'm disgusted.
Your man Randall wear him too. That's why he's
a sucker.
That's why he's sat in.
That's why I always hurt. Why you think that's a prime example why you shouldn't wear them shit.
They got the outfits on the sketchy tank top and shorts.
What? Like you doing a hot basketball move on these whack ass.
When's the last time Randall played a whole season?
There's no way. That's terrible. There's no way you can make them.
You might as well wear big baller brands.
That shit is garbage, bro. Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm gonna find a way to put this up while we're talking, and y'all gonna be disgusted.
Yeah.
That is just ew.
Word. Get us out of here on that note.
Oh man, I feel like
get us out of here.
I feel like I gotta take a bath.
I feel so disgusting. I feel so dirty.
I feel so dirty.
Yeah, we back and we glad you rocking back with us. We know you can be doing anything with your 30 minutes. We glad you rocking it with your boys.
Baby.
Please continue to rock with us on all social media platforms.
Word.
And all streaming platforms, Spotify, Amazon, wherever you get your podcasts. Please continue to follow us on Instagram at MixxCompany Company. Yeah. Facebook, please continue to keep rocking with us for the old heads. That's how we get down. That's where the players play, baby. Hey yo, Kase, P, Dang, MixxCompany Comedy All-Star Show coming in April. If you're in our area, come fuck with us at the Coriander Winery.
April 23rd.
Caravan AP.
7:30. It's going down.
Private Equity Group.
Yeah.
We here. Fuck with us.
So quit playing. We out.